I have to double check
this. Was not a complicated.
And please, if you can help us out, comment in the comments below to help me out, because I don't know if this guy's right. This is Mortal Kombat's animated movie, Scorpion's Revenge, on Prime. You can get it on Apple TV, and you can get it on YouTube. $3.99 for the watch. It's an hour and 20 minutes long. Warner Brothers Animation, DC Entertainment. Honestly, ready? This is going to break the world. It's just another start of the Mortal Kombat universe. Can you guess? It's gathering people up to like, hey, you can fight. I got this four-armed freak that you can fight, and he's a half horse. It's Mortal Kombat.
So it was another origin story.
Yeah.
That's what I kind of get frustrated with Mortal Kombat, because it's like, I want like a Mortal Kombat show that doesn't act
restart
like
the universe every time.
You've never seen anything about Mortal Kombat.
And that is the first and foremost issue that I had with this movie. Now, I think animation, pretty cool.
It was pretty good.
It wasn't great. We've seen better. We've had other videos that were better.
Yeah.
I think Invincible was done better, and I think Castlevania got better.
It was definitely better.
Yeah, better. Either way. But cool parts in it, like the way the animation, when the fatalities went through and you saw the X-ray of the bones. Cool as shit.
It was.
Definitely worth it. It was, because it took you back to, I don't even know what Mortal Kombat number game that was, that they did that. I was very disappointed because the movie's name was Scorpion's Revenge.
Right.
At the end of the day, he got his revenge. Mm-hmm. But if you're calling it Scorpion's Revenge, I need Scorpion there. Why couldn't you have done an original story that showed, let's say, because it started with young Scorpion as human, had a wife and kids.
His son's name was Satoshi.
Yeah.
Which is all I think about is Bitcoin. Satoshi Nakamoto created Bitcoin. Every time he said Satoshi, I saw the little Bitcoin bee. Yeah, every time. Satoshi! I was like,
They started that way, and I was like, all right, great. You know very little of Scorpion's origin. Great. So I thought the movie could have took place instead of, like you said, restarting Mortal Kombat again, because you've had two movies from the 90s. Amazing. You had the remake that just came out, because this animated film came out in April of 2020, so it's relatively recent.
Look, a lot of Mortal Kombat is just the tournament, though.
Yeah, but here's what it is. So Scorpion's Revenge, you're a fan of Mortal Kombat. You played the games. Mm-hmm. I'm a fan of Mortal Kombat. I've played the games, love the movies, everything. Why couldn't you have done a origin story of Scorpion where it starts maybe, let's say, 20 or 30 minutes of the movie where Scorpion's, as a person, as a human, is living with the wife and family. You built that story. He could have been fighting ninjas at that time. Mm-hmm. Whatever it took. Sub-Zero comes through, kills his family. He did in this movie. But you could have expanded that so much more to where at the end, Scorpion got his revenge by killing Sub-Zero. He did in the movie, but he joined Mortal Kombat to kill him because it would lure in the best fighters. No, you go hunt that man down and you kill him.
Yeah, but he also got his revenge against Quan Chi.
I don't think that was even necessary. Bringing Quan Chi in was pointless to me,
because it was never Sub-Zero.
Right.
Sub-Zero didn't do
You
anything.
could have made this movie all about Scorpion and Sub-Zero, the two most famous characters, I think, of the whole series.
Yeah, them and Liu Kang, probably.
Right. And Raiden, you know them. Now, it introduced Sonia, Johnny Cage.
So your big issue is it's another origin story.
Yeah,
you wanted to see something different.
I'm done.
Yeah.
And honestly, when we give it our Layman's review at the end, you might be surprised with what I give it, but being an origin story again, and honestly, I even paid attention to all the characters that you played with in the game and you've seen in other movies. Mm-hmm. You had Johnny Cage versus Baraka. Cool. Ended dumb.
It really wasn't like a fight.
It wasn't. No,
he was running away from Baraka the whole time. That's
because
all it
at
was.
that point I'm like, I honestly, Joel McHale voiced Johnny Cage. Mm-hmm. I think Johnny Cage was an irritating character to me. I know he's supposed to be a cocky ass.
That's Johnny Cage's character.
But I just don't. I wasn't all about it.
It's the same thing. And who really pissed me off was Sonia. Every line was the cheesiest thing.
She was almost like that. She tried so hard to be the strong woman.
She was so
that it went too far.
Surface level.
Yeah.
there was no depth to her at all.
A hell of a fighter.
Yeah.
Give her that. And she earned her way up. You saw a little bit of glimpse of her like build up and how she earned her ranks. But okay, so you had those two. After Scorpion's intro story, it cut to Liu Kang and Raiden. Oh my God, we have to get everybody there to save Earthrealm. Okay, because
it sounds to me like you're complaining about like
the story.
Mortal Kombat in general.
Ready?
This is what Mortal Kombat is.
This is called the movie. Ready? Mortal Kombat. Done. I know what I'm going in for.
Oh.
Scorpion's Revenge.
Well, it did. Scorpion was the main character.
No, the hell he was.
He was.
Not at all.
Yeah. There was nobody that was more front and center than, you could say Liu Kang was also like...
as always, he's
1B.
Always the main character.
Yeah, but Scorpion definitely had the limelight.
Oh, I didn't.
It was his origin in the beginning,
otherwise.
but his wife and his son, Satoshi Nakamoto.
Bitcoin.
And it was about the storyline that led to him coming into the tournament, about his alliance with Quan Chi.
I thought that was
the best scene of the movie was when he was being tortured by that like orc.
Yeah,
that ogre, rather, and when he killed him.
Yep.
So
I thought that was neat. He was being tortured as a person because you were so wanting Scorpion's story.
Let me tell you what I liked about it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, great. Please, maybe you'll lead me to... Look.
Okay? Because I was like, all right, look, he has Sub-Zero has Satoshi. He's going to, like, say some shit to Scorpion, and then somehow he's going to get away. No, they killed the child. Just like that. Kid.
And
everyone who was going to be killed and there was threatening to be killed, they all died.
And I looked up this movie.
I was like, God damn it, you know what? Thank you.
Mortal Kombat, of course, is going to be for a mature audience.
Right up
here. And right up his alley.
My alley.
And
I didn't think you were going to kill
I'm glad
a child,
you said that.
though.
Right. That was...
And I was like,
spread right on that cake, man.
Yeah. As soon as that happened, I was like, all right, tell me more. Huh.
Right. That happened in the beginning. And Sub-Zero killed Scorpion. The human Scorpion.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You thought, okay, now he's going to rage. Yeah. He's going to go out there. No, he died too.
Yeah. That was it. Because they even showed you he was breaking out of the ice, and then he's dead.
So... it did throw a couple twists in there where there wasn't those cheap tricks where it was like, I'll kill them if you... No, you died.
Ready?
Yeah.
And your favorite part, and what we're so excited about now, was everything but Mortal Kombat. It was anything but the fighting, the tournament. It was everything but that we were super excited about. Jack's got his arms ripped off. He gets his arms ripped off in every fucking movie.
Every movie.
I could have did this.
Every movie.
Every movie. Goro always dies for some reason. He's the greatest champion. Okay? Well, prove it to me. And he did. He's dead. But
all it is supposed to be a dumb action movie that you get to see some cool fatalities, and it's an animation so they can get away with a couple more things.
So much blood, though.
Yeah, that's all it's supposed to be for.
And let's hope,
I went into it with a lot less expectations.
Yes. Let's hope that this is setting up the second movie.
Which is coming out soon.
Right? From a month.
Yeah.
The end of August of 2021.
We're in August of 2021 now, so...
it'll be the end of this month. So that's why, right. So I felt like I missed something. So I had to watch this movie because maybe it's leading up to it. That one's called...
Battle of the Realms.
Yes, Battle of the Realms.
Or something like that.
Cool. Ready?
More Mortal Kombat, by the way.
Mark me now. Okay. It's going to be a Mortal Kombat
of course
fight tournament.
Yeah.
No, give me something else. There's so much more to this universe.
You want the universe to, like, expand.
The game has been around for 30 years.
You want like a Marvel Cinematic Universe for Mortal Kombat.
I would like a movie that gives justice to other than the fighting tournament. And I know that's all the game was. It was literally just a 2D fighter when I first started playing it. But there's more to it. We have grown with the characters. We love the characters. Like, we know them. They're household names.
Tell me something you liked about the show.
Oh, I thought the fight scenes were pretty neat. I thought every other character but Sonia and Johnny Cage were great.
I actually like Johnny Cage.
I know, of course you did.
Of
course you did. I was waiting for him to he got kicked in the nuts this time.
Twice.
Right. He wasn't
not Goro.
So
actually got punched in the nuts by Johnny Cage.
You know, if I liked the show, I liked all the Scorpion storyline.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
And honestly, that was the part. The Mortal Kombat, the tournament was cool. Shang Tsung, great. I thought he was a cool character.
They also tell Scorpion, depending on who's writing the show or the movie, he's a bad guy or he's a good guy. I like Scorpion as a good guy.
I like him indifferent. He plays for himself.
But he didn't.
But he did.
Well, yeah, he did.
Because he said if you get in his way again, he'll kill you.
No, but he didn't.
Right, he saved him.
Yeah. So
Right.
he did, but he
Actually,
didn't.
I'll give you that. I don't mind him as a good
Me either.
guy.
Yeah.
It was because he's so painted as the bad guy, and they're painting Sub-Zero as the bad guy in the most recent movies that we've seen.
But in this movie, he was not.
Sub-Zero was the bad guy.
No, he wasn't.
Or he's an innocent bystander.
Yep.
No, he murdered Bitcoin. He murdered Bitcoin.
Wait a minute, Ryan. That wasn't him. That was Quan Chi. It was not Sub-Zero.
It was Sub-Zero.
No, it wasn't. It was not. It was.
He sent
Quan
him
Chi.
there.
Nope. It was Quan Chi.
So he became Sub-Zero.
Yes, he shapeshifted into what Sub-Zero looks like, and he did that so he could kill Scorpion.
When did
send
we
him
learn
to-
this for a fact? Where did I miss that?
When he was going to, right before he fought Quan Chi. That's why when he killed Sub-Zero, you thought, wow, that was his revenge, and we had like 20 minutes of the movie left.
I didn't even realize that.
Qu-
I have to double
This
check
was not a complicated
And please, if you can help us out, comment in the comments below to help me out, because I don't know if this guy's right. I'm about to.
Quan Chi was the bad dude.
Yes, he was
Sub-Zero,
a bad
do you
guy.
remember when like the special forces went and they were trying to kill everybody? Sub-Zero was actually there. He killed all of them because they were dishonoring the honor of the tournament.
Yes.
That's not, a bad guy doesn't do that.
A few moments later.
Okay, guys, we just got back. Ryan had to prove something to me that it was actually Quan Chi. Yeah,
Sub-Zero
sorry.
had no part in this movie.
he didn't, and he was innocent. My God, now we left an innocent man, maybe, on a spike
Oh, no,
at
he
the
was
bottom. We don't know what he's done outside of
Well,
this,
true.
but to our knowledge, he's an innocent
He
man.
had one Sub-Zero. Actually, Sub-Zero had one scene this whole movie.
Yeah.
The actual Sub-Zero.
Way to go. All right, fooled me. All right, so that's pretty cool. All right, I missed the part.
There's
and
a
I thought it was
twist
new. It
there.
was
Sounds
got
like
me.
his layman's review might need to edit there.
Right, so
But yeah, anyway, that was
that's our thought
Mortal
on
Kombat:
Mortal
Scorpion's Revenge. We're gonna go into it and give you guys our layman's review. The last time we did a review where we showed you the scores and then reviewed them to each other to see if we agreed was for The Witcher, and we're gonna do it again here. So let me make sure I'm in the right position here. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Good.
Okay, we
I agree.
All right,
That was easy.
It was a dumb
It was a Mortal Kombat
movie, and I got everything out of it I wanted.
It was.
I wasn't getting like some complex written storyline. Granted, what you want, I also want. But I
But as
also
bad as
came
we-
into it
right.
with expectations of...
You knew what it was gonna
I
be.
knew what it was going to be.
As bad as I bashed it, I still watched it. We still gave it a B.
Mm-hmm.
Still enjoyable. An hour and 20 minutes. $3.99 on one of the resources.
If you're a
you
fan of
guys
Mortal
have.
Kombat, you're not going to be disappointed.
And with the second one coming out, who knows what this is going to be?
Yeah, it's going to be Annihilation from the 90s. So,
Fanta-
guys...
look, and do yourself a favor. Go watch them.
No, please don't do it. Please don't do it to yourself. I have fond memories of those movies, and if I watched it today, I'd be like, this is like D tier. Yeah. Guys, that was a review of Mortal Kombat's Scorpion's Revenge. If you like what we're doing here, like and subscribe like always, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.